Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. I am Jake. Join me once again is Jason. How are you tonight?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. We were at Miami Homestead Speedway. It's actually Homestead Miami. I said that bass backwards. 100 laps, mile and a half, 100-degree track temp. Nick Leo is coming in through tonight on top of the boards. Jack Durham second, Jake Weaver third, Alan Pajari third, Scott Hara fifth, Steven sixth, Joseph David, Juan Escamilla, Robert Gindel, and Brandon Curtis make up the top 10.
A lot of names on that list.
Yeah, lots of one-time racers too.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep.
Starting inside row number 1, we have Alan Pajari. Outside, Juan Escamilla.
Last year's champ Nick Leo and Jake Weaver in row 2.
Row number 3 sees Scott Chin and Steve Ange.
And Maxwell Stolch and Josh Therian in row 4.
Keith Schooling in the 34 inside John Novak, the 85.
And rounding out the field is Anthony McKevely on row 6 by himself in the number 9.
His teammate, Aaron Jenkins, did not make tonight's race.
We're missing a bunch tonight, really.
Yeah, a lot of them are on vacations. I know Jason Weaver, Chris White, they're both on holiday. And Aaron Jenkins didn't make it.
Yeah, Dave Fluge was having problems with the updates, but I see a lot of people having problems with that update, the last one.
Yeah, it seems like every time iRacing has an update, it causes issues for a great number of people.
Yeah.
Also missing from today's lineup is Jack Durham.
That's right. Don't know what the reason was for that, but I'm sure he has his, and it is what it is.
Race truck is off. Alan's going to bring him to the green.
Everybody gets a good start except for those back 2 rows that appeared. Jake Weaver giving a little space for after get go too.
Juan Escamilla elects to take the high line. Very high line.
Worked for him pretty good there through 1 and 2.
Opts to go up there in 3 and 4. Ange is up there with him.
He's going to lead that one.
Yeah, and I think the entire field is single file now.
Yeah, Homestead's got quite a few grooves you can take, quite a few different lines.
Yeah, the bottom is quite slickery sometimes though. A lot of these cars. Especially the Arca Menard Chevy. Like Novak was out of line, but I think he was making a pass on Theron there.
Missed John the past couple weeks.
Watching that battle between the 27 and the 7, and it looks like Angie gets a run into the corner, but the 27 gets a better run on the out of the corner, but had a battle here. Whoa! Novak had to check up hard. Solch and Chin. Looks like Darren's up in the wall. I'm gonna open the door for McEvely.
He's schooling, just hanging on to the tail end of this field today. Now, Juan's out front there. He's got a pretty good gap, but it doesn't seem to be gaining. It is not getting any bigger or smaller, so. Everybody just settled in here.
Yeah, I would think in a couple of laps here you would see some cars coming in. Some cars starting to fall off, maybe. Now that tire temps are up.
Just Anthony McKelvey getting around Scotty Chen.
Novak putting the pressure on Solch here, but we'll watch here. This top line sometimes gets a better run off the corner. It looks like Novak got to drive it in deep enough so where he can stay at the door. Got him cleared here. Don't walk too far behind you, Max, because it looks like the 9 of McEvely's coming too.
There's Pajari making on the inside. I say making on the inside of Juan Escamilla. Doesn't quite get it done, but he's going to get in through the center here. I don't know if he can keep it coming off, and it looks like he will.
He's going to slide up right in front of him.
Yeah, we had a Juan trying to pull a crossover. Drives it in really deep and washes way up the track.
Mikey, no.
Pajari gonna get the spot back for the time being. I thought Juan was gonna do another try and crossover there, but
yeah, it looked like it.
Oh, he's just into the wall.
Yeah, I think that's gonna decide that battle.
Yep, that's gonna slow him up a little bit.
On board, Steve Angie. Kind of in the middle lane here. That's a good shot of all three lanes with Jake Weaver on the bottom and Nick Leo up high, and Steve was in the middle.
Yep. See Novak way up on the high side from entry to exit. He enjoys doing that on multiple tracks.
Yes. Here, Kansas, and a few others. He had I remember we were at North Wilkesboro, and he had Nick Leo getting really sideways there. He had an odd. Back to Novak, he had an odd line at North Wilkesboro, but it ended up giving them the win, so.
He's gonna get by Steve Angie here.
And here's that battle I was talking about.
McEvely and Solch. Now we talked about Juan Escamilla being pretty formidable in an Indy car, and Anthony McEvely is as well.
I don't know if they've ever been on a track together, have they?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Because I know we've done some IndyCar events, and whenever I'm around for them, it seems like one's there and the other one isn't.
Yep, the two of them, a race or two during our Indy preliminary season or test season.
That's Escamilla losing another position.
Yeah, he just was up in the wall for a very long time.
Al-Bajari has opened up his gap to second place to 2.7 seconds.
I don't know if Juan's driving in too deep or if he's just lost the tires on that car, but he does not seem to be where he should be, I think.
Oh, here's McEvely challenging Steve Angie. Ooh.
Anthony gets a little sideways. Nice catch.
Oh,
sounds like Steve hit the wall.
And you were saying earlier, and I was also agreeing with you with the multiple lane racing here. But you can easily see those seams. So if you come out of the lane that you're racing in and cross those seams, you better be holding on tight, because
yeah,
they'll upset the car. I'm sure that's what's been happening to at least Anthony in that last corner.
yeah. He just caught and run down John Novak, and he looks like he can make the pass either on this corner or the next. He possibly get it done here. I think McKelvey's got a heck of a car today. I mean,
He's showing one for sure.
it sure he is.
I think Juan's having issues with his machine. Because that is McEvely and Novak have now caught him.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if he's just driving in too hard or if he has just lost the front end on that thing completely.
Welcome to Josh Theron, our newest addition this week.
Josh needs some sponsors on that car.
Yeah, and he is pretty talented in a rally car, I will say.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to you, Josh. Yeah. Escamilla losing another spot. Schooling and Scotty Chin there. You just grabbed that spot. Did Keith just grab that spot from Scott?
Yeah, I believe so, both of them. He is up in the ninth. I was going to say, before the cameraman changed it, speaking of man with talent in the rally car, Steve Ange has got some hands in a car like that too. It kind of looked like Scott Chin wiggled a little bit on corner entry there.
Oh, he's sliding there. I didn't see what you were talking about, but I did see it right there, half mid-turn, mid-corner.
Oh,
Escamilla up and high again.
Whoa, Novak. Whoa.
I'm wondering if he didn't know where Juan was going to come off the wall and just tried to keep it low. Got himself a little loose just by being cutting cutting the wheel to the left a little too hard. You're the leader. Alan Pajari, we haven't talked about him much other than when he made the pass for the lead.
I'm looking at the times on the board now, and he's 20 seconds ahead of 11th place, so...
Yeah. Alan's always pretty quick. He just has some bad luck. 2 second place finishes, a 13th and an 8th.
Yeah, and one of them was 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, when he was leading the race and the car snapped loose on him and...
Oh, yeah, right, yep. And tonight gives him 2 poles, so he's quick.
And consistently quick, too. Soul chipping in the wall.
Yeah, and there goes Keith schooling around Steve Angie.
Josh isn't too far behind him either.
No. Keith seems to be having a... Ooh, I think Steve might be off a little bit there. Is he coming in for... I guess not. He was really slow going through that corner.
It looked like it.
Anthony McEvely from 11th to 4th in 26 laps. Probably 25, maybe even smaller and shorter than that.
Yeah, I think he's the big mover of the day so far.
So far, yeah.
There's Juan Escamilla, now under attack from schooling in the background.
And Novak started second to last in 10th spot. He's made up 5 positions. Ooh, this could be fun.
I think Josh thought the better of that one there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Not even a third of the...
Juan up in the wall again.
Yeah.
But you can see that there's plenty of room here at this track, but you don't know how everybody else is handling.
Right. And you gotta go where the car wants to go.
Right.
But I think Juan's car wants another lane up there on the outside of the wall.
I think it does too.
Poor guy. Gotta make some adjustments on the next pit stop to loosen that thing up, I would think.
Almost like he's bowling with bumpers.
Right.
Are you speaking of pit stops? Here he comes.
Here comes Juan.
And at about the 30 lap mark, yeah, it opens up a 2-stop strategy.
Yeah, I don't think he can make it from here on 1. I'm not sure. I shouldn't even have said that because I could be completely wrong, but that's just my thought. Not
I think it's
quite
about
sure if
65 laps, so...
Yeah, okay.
Unless he saves, he's about 5 laps short.
I was thinking about 60, but I have no basis for that other than gut feeling. Thing about that stop is he's going to have 5 laps of faster car than some of these other guys if they're waiting to hit that pit window.
We're back with another bobble.
Yep. Yep. Oh, he spun it up coming off pit road.
I wonder if he went too aggressive with his adjustments. It's too loose now, Juan.
Oh. Or he a little too aggressive on the throttle and lost it on cold tires. I do see Novak back around Anthony McEvely. Alpajari out front, but 6-second lead. 6 seconds over Jake Weaver, and Jake has 5.5 seconds over Nick Leo, so that gap has opened up. Oh, yep.
It's a shame.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate mistake there, and that's it cost him a lot of time.
I can't tell what happened there, even with hearing the in-car audio.
Yeah, I think Steve Angie down pit road. I think it just snapped when he shifted into second. He just broke the rears free and it spun on him. Jake Weaver still 6.5 seconds back, but Leo has lost a second or a half a second to Weaver. He's whoa!
Whoa!
There was a black car, or a dark car.
Was it
Is
Escamilla?
that Theron? No, Escamilla's right there,
Yeah,
right
but
behind Leo. It could have been, I guess. That's who I thought it was originally, but
Me too.
Kevly down pit road.
I don't think it was Theron, because him and Schooling are still close together. Had to have been Juan. He's back down pit lane.
Kind of sounded like something hit the wall there, but I was 100% sure. It's a tail end of the field coming down. I can't even say tail end. Keith was running.
Should be able to make it to the end here, at least on fuel. It's like Solch missed his box.
Yep.
But I don't. Is it too late to be a 2-stop? It's definitely early to be a 1-stop.
I don't know. You could play this. You could always you always have to keep that green white checkered in mind.
True. Which there is only one attempt.
Right. But I think that's got to be in the back of your mind when you make these initial stops, especially when the race is gone. I mean, we're 38 laps into this, probably 39 here by the time I'm done talking. And knock on wood, there is no cautions.
Scott Chin making his way down pit lane.
His aliens exist. Green number 55.
that
Sorry,
leaves.
looking to put Solch on the lap time. Is that Therian?
It's blue. That's all I know.
Josh, give us an idea how to pronounce your last name. Sorry if we're mispronouncing it.
So that leaves Pajari, Weaver, and Leo.
Ooh.
As drivers who have not pitted yet, as well as Novak.
I was going to say Novak. I don't think Novak's come in.
And McEvely has.
No. Yep, Anthony did.
So McEvely is the lead car of those who have pitted. Now, Alan, I don't know too much about, but I've seen Weaver, Leo, and Novak race a handful of races at this point, and the three of them, Novak likes to pit about midway, and Leo and Weaver prefer to go as long as they can before they have to stop.
Yeah, on their initial stop, yes. But I guess I can't even. I mean, I agree with you with the Weaver and Leo, but I have seen John in some different instances make early stops.
That's true. At the end of last season, he was trying different things.
Yep. Steve Angian and Pudgy's Pizza from those of you around Watkins Glen or Rochester. I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah, from reliable sources.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, it's not quite as good as a slot bucket, I'm told, but I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And a pizza on itself is a slop bucket, depending on how many toppings you put on it.
I do like
Schooling
the colors
just-
of.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I do like the colors of Keith's car. The blue and yellow,
Yeah.
just. It's a good.
Yeah. Yep. I was going to say, Keith looks like he was just behind John Novak there, but
Of course, I might be a little biased with the naval colors of navy blue and gold.
yeah, right.
Gold, yellow. There's so many different yellows that they use.
Sorry, right behind Schooling.
And not far behind.
Maybe that was Pajari that Schooling was catching. I mean, John and Alan do have red and white cars, and Keith is on fresh tires, so I'm wondering if
He is only a lap down, so I'm gonna assume he just got it back. One of his
Right.
laps back.
Keith's very low down the back straight. that gap between the 27 and the 69 has not really changed much in the past 30 laps.
No. But the gap to Allen is still increasing.
Yes.
'27 is shifting, and Jari's not.
Yeah, and Allen seems to be.
Neither is Nick.
No. I mean, downshifting, they say, helps the car turn a little better, but it also gives you that extra torque if you're down that gear trying to get off, and you get a little tire spin if it's not right. Into the wall. We're very close to it. I didn't see any sparks, but
Comes our leader.
Pajari coming down pit road.
Boy, Mark. This almost forces the other three to go. Given the pace that 28's had all night.
Yeah, Nick Leo, as I say, I just saw Nick Leo's name pop up at the bottom of the screen, so I knew he was coming in. Yeah, those other two guys need to come in. They're just going to lose time from now on. I mean, unless they stay out and a caution comes out, but the way this is going, here comes Weaver. Did not see Allen's pit stop time. Novak's on pit road. 15.6 seconds for Leo. $14.6 for Jake Weaver. Anthony McKevley currently leading, but he will lose that.
And 14.7 for Novak. Two quick stops for those two.
Yeah, I was going to say those two stops are pretty close. Just a tenth apart.
Just there and around Ange. Yeah, and Pajari's only 5 seconds behind McEvely now on fresh tires. So
on fresh tires, yeah.
there we go.
Up.
Suppose.
Anthony McKelvey up 10 spots. Well, yeah, that's until those other front four come by him, but.
And there ends up 5.
Yep.
Oh, Ken with a little.
Yeah, a little bobble there.
We got Pajari at 15.5, 14.6 for Weaver, a 14.7 for Novak. Solch had a long stop with an 18. Chin had a long stop with a 17.8. 14.3 for Escamilla. Quickest pit stop of them all, except for his unfortunate mistake.
It's had 14.7 for Therian too.
Alright. Here's Ange and Leo. Assuming Leo just took that spot back.
I would imagine, yes.
Ajari is already 5 seconds ahead. Well, 4 seconds ahead of McEvely. 15 ahead of Weaver and 18 ahead of Leo.
15 ahead of Therian.
Yeah, I was looking at people on the same pit strategy.
Oh, I see, yes. I don't, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to that just because, like I said, a caution comes out now and the field sets, so. I mean, Jake Weaver and Josh have to make up 10-second gap on track to even get to Anthony McEvely, and that's going to be tough still, I would think. Even on newer tires.
Sorry, in the background.
Yeah, Schooling's going to lose a lap here and go back to 1 lap down, I imagine.
Back to 2, I think it should be. Oh, you're right,
He is
back to
on
1.
1 lap, yep. So I'm looking at now, Juan Escamilla has retired. I didn't notice that before, I'm just noticing it now. It's like Pajari's going to fly by Schooling.
Yeah, because Schooling went for the early pit stop and couldn't quite make it back around in time.
Be interesting. Go ahead.
When Alan made his stop. But yeah, go ahead.
Be interesting to see those guys that pit earlier on that 33, 36 lap mark, if they're going to come in here around 66 or 70. See, Allen did catch Schooling and put him away pretty quickly.
And Leo closed the gap on Weaver too.
Seems to have.
And both of those guys have ran McEvely down.
Yeah, you're right. I was just saying, as I said, I thought they were going to have a hard time. Oh, Anthony gets up into the wall, but I guess it's not going to take long to keep doing that, I guess, but. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a pretty decent deficit to make up for those two guys, but they caught him. And they're pulling.
There's Novak. He is now on the McEvely hunt. There's Steve Angie and Solch battling for 7th. Ooh, Solch had to collect himself.
Yeah, it looked like it a little bit.
Well, we're on lap 66, so I think we'll get your answer soon.
I would expect that schooling would be in. I think he was one of the first ones in. Angie getting in the wall there on exit.
Yeah, and Max just sails right by him. Here's one.
Let's see how Josh does on this stop.
Here come more. Solch and Angie are behind him.
I am. Everybody in tires. Scotty Chin's coming down for his. Oh, keep it straight. Keep it straight. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh.
Hope he got it slowed at least. Didn't get a speeding penalty. Doesn't look like there's too much damage to the car though.
No, these cars are stupid tough. That's what I was just hearing a bunch of stuff today. They're talking about how stiff the cars are in real life. I mean, the real NASCAR guys. And
Yeah, it's been a growing concern for driver safety.
yep, they got 2 confirmed concussions this year. Those are the confirmed ones. Who knows how many there are? Or nobody said anything, because that does happen. So, I mean, as a sim racer, I guess, Cavalier up way high. You don't have to worry about that stuff, but the more durable the body is.
Well, if you got a full motion rig or your direct drive cranked up, you could.
Yeah.
Especially
It's not like getting a concussion.
No, it's not. But those direct drive wheels have been. I mean, over on the LOA road division, we had a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah, but he had trick shoulders anyways. I mean, the wheel helped, but I don't understand that. My left one comes out even if I just raise my hand over my head sometimes, so. Just a little tough. Cavalier there.
He pushed it to lap 73. Novak still riding around on the top.
a Sunday afternoon drive for a lot of these guys today.
Yeah. Field is quite spread out.
It's just too bad for Juan. I don't. Because he didn't know, there was no cautions, was a lot of damage. It must have just been an ill-handling car, and he just maybe got tired of fighting it. I don't know.
Yeah, and with a couple drivers on vacation and a few missing for hardware issues or personal reasons, and even with the ones who are here today, it's more spread out than usual.
Yeah, it's also a pretty big track. I shouldn't even say that. It's just a mile and a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just seems like forever big.
I think it's because it's wide.
This is a battle for position here.
Yeah, 7th spots. Anthony just came out of the pit, so he's got fresh tires. A couple laps fresher than Steve anyways. He's got to get the inside this time and secure the pass.
Anthony's another one that, he's been around for a while. He took a little hiatus, but glad to have him back. But he's another one from Europe who races at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. As opposed to Brian Messer, who races at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, he's over in Japan.
Yeah, when he can race with us, he's at 3 o'clock.
He sets an alarm just for this.
Yeah, a lot of the guys do.
That's quite the commitment, if you ask
Yeah.
me. I don't mind doing it for an endurance race if I have like the overnight stint or something, but or the early morning stint.
Yeah, I can't do it. I would not have any interest in staying up and starting a race at midnight. I can't do it anymore. I'm not a kid. I guess I say I'm not a kid. I used to be able to do it when I was a kid. I can't do it anymore. I'm one of them old guys now. At 9:30, I'm in bed.
Yeah, but you're probably up before everybody else in the neighborhood too.
I do get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, yeah. With or without an alarm clock. Work day or day off, doesn't matter. That was second we were just showing there, and this is third.
Yeah, and I was
20 seconds behind our leader.
I was just looking at the ticker, and Novak is almost 30 seconds, and these are probably at this point in the race 34, 35 second lap time. So
Yeah. We got John Novak in fourth place, probably fairly close to. I don't see him yet. Pajari, that is.
Here comes schooling.
Coming down pit road. Pajari going by right there. Yeah, we have Keith and Ledge and Anthony McKinley and some of.
Chris
I mean,
White.
when road racing guys, when the road division guys come race with us, they're doing the same thing. Midnight, 3 o'clock.
There's McKelvey trying to get through traffic.
Doing a pretty good job of it. Just take the situation as it comes, and
Try not to force any unnecessary issues.
right, there's no point in it. Yep. He's gonna unlap himself here from Novak, but that's not gonna help him much. He's got to get to.
No, because Allen's probably right behind him somewhere.
I'm sure. Yeah, you're. Yeah, we were just talking about that. So that's very true.
Novak now down to 31 and a half. Or up to, I should say. Looks like the gap between Weaver and Leo has increased a little, because they were nose to tail for a while after their pit stops.
John seems to be the only one running that high line that I can tell. Definitely the only car on the lead lap that's running that high line.
So we got McEvely and Theron are on the same lap. Then Ann, Soltz, and Chin are on one lap. And Keith Schooling's just hanging on for dear life.
And that's unfortunate because he was faster than a lot of those guys in the back.
He's been showing pace recently, especially at these 1.5 miles. I mean, I know there's only 11 cars here, but he's been pretty close to getting the top 10 every week. Big improvement from when he first started the Oval
Oh,
Division.
yeah. That is true. Well, he did get a... Oh, no, it was a 13th last week. He missed the race. He missed week 3. Got a 13th in week 4 and a 15th in week 2. Week 1 was Daytona. We don't count that.
Yeah, no, I mean, officially it counts, but
I am just not.
Daytona's
Yeah,
anything can happen.
yeah. Daytona Talladega. I am not a fan of those tracks at all. Kelly getting working his way back up through there, but I don't. He can't. I just don't. I can't see him catching Pajari.
No, not.
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'm looking 9
twice.
laps to go. There's 9 laps to go. There goes 27 way up high. We're less than 10 to go. Knock on wood. Like I said, cross your fingers. No cautions.
That's what Alan's hoping for, anyways.
I'm sure he does not want to see a caution. Weaver would probably like to see one. Novak and Leo would probably like to see one as well. And then you've got Anthony, who would get his lap back because he is the first car a lap down.
Right.
You would get the lucky dog. And he is showing pace at the moment.
And that's the other thing. He's out of tires, and the top 4 have a set left.
That's what I was going to say next. Yeah, and yes, you're right.
It's all a bit of smoke, and Novak low. I think he had to save his car.
Alan Pajari going to put John Novak a lap down. John is running 4th.
And
well, not for nothing.
Novak's always got top 5 pace, so I mean, he's always towards the front, and for him to be lapped in P4 is quite the statement from Pajari.
I was just gonna. That's what I was saying. Alan has done some homework with that setup that he's got there. That the car is lasting. It's maintaining speed and not for nothing, Jack Durham's not here, and those two always seem to be pretty close to each other.
Yeah, and they always talk. They got a friendly competition with each other.
5 to go.
Schooling's looking good. He doesn't seem to be fighting his car like everybody else is. Yep, from P1 to P2 has increased, but so has the gap from P2 to P3.
And not for nothing, but I know we had a camera shot there of Nick Leo. We're 4 races. This is our 5th race, and he is consistently in the top 10. He's only had 1 finish outside the top 5 out of those 4 races, and that was the 6th. So Nick is just continuing to do what, granted he doesn't have the wins he had last season.
Still got the consistency.
But he's got the consistency. set. That schooling for that. No, schooling is catching Pajari. Hopefully he just sits where he is. It's the last lap. Holy smokes. Where'd the race go?
Yeah. Oh, it was green, so.
That was just. Pajari. Coming on first. Finally gets his win.
But he doesn't celebrate.
And no, you know, burnouts.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got to talk to that man.
Oh, maybe he just wanted to get out. He just, from flag to flag.
Maybe.
Making breakfast, lunch, and dinner of that race. Alan Pajari's your winner. Jake Weaver second. Nick Leal third. John Novak came home fourth. Anthony McEvely fifth. Joshua Theron, welcome. He's sixth. Steve Angie seventh. Schultz eighth. Chin ninth. Keith Schooling 10th. Juan Escamilla, early retiree, 11th.
That's too bad for Juan, showing early pace.
Alan Pajari with his win tonight. He is up 2 spots to P2, but only 2 points behind him is Jake Weaver in third. Steve Angie is up 3. Jack Durham missing 1 race is down 3. Scott Harris 6th. Juan Escamilla 7th. Scott Chin up 5 into 8th. Joe David. Keith Schooling 10th. Anthony McEvely up 7. Albert Campbell 12. Brandon Curtis. Lawrence Aaron Jenkins also down 3 for missing tonight's race. Novak up 6. EJ Luna. And Maxwell Solch, our newcomer, landed himself in 20th. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He was last round's newcomer. This week's newcomer is Joshua Theron in 24th.
They're missing a bunch of drivers. I don't know. Daryl Klotz has missed the last 3 weeks. Hope everything's well with him.
Yeah, he told us at the start he was going to be a part-time driver this season.
I know Jason Weaver did as well. I know he's got some stuff going on, but we'll have to see who comes back. Chris White.
Yeah, he should be back. I don't know if it's the next race, which would be Phoenix, or the following one. He goes on holidays.
Yes, he does.
But on behalf of the LOA, we hope you enjoyed. We say thank you for watching. We'll see you at Phoenix.
In the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.